Hey guys, it's Gevin and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a rocket in TinkerCad. So first what you're going to have to do is open a new work plane, so create a new design. So once you've created the design, you have to have a screen like this. Well, that's what it's going to look like. So today we're going to be making a rocket like I said earlier. And I'm going to be making a Falcon 9, a SpaceX Falcon 9. So let's get into it. So first you're going to want to get a cylinder, and then your angles is up here. So this you can just move this, and you can switch camera angles. So what you're going to do is get a cylinder, and then you're going to smallen the cylinder. So what you're going to do is click on this square and then just smallen it. Just go inwards. And then you're going to make it larger. So click on the top square and then pull it upwards until about there. Then you can go to click solid on the shape, and then you can click any color you want. I'm going to click white for the Falcon 9. So now we're going to make landing legs. So landing legs, you don't have to do this on your rocket, but I'm going to do it on mine because it's a reusable rocket. So what you're going to do is get a square, and then, so you're going to get a square, and then you're going to click on this middle black square and move inwards until it's like really thin. So you can see if it's thin while doing that. Then what you're going to do is try get hold of the middle one on the other side. So there we go. And move that inwards as well until about there. So there we go. So now we're going to move the square up to the main part of the rocket. I'm going to stretch it upwards up to 460, so up to 60, because we're going to make the rocket larger. So there we go. So now you can change the color of the square by clicking on solid, exactly what we did before. And then you're just going to click on the square again, and then click on this, which has different squares, and it's going to be, say, duplicate and repeat. Or you could also click Control plus D, but I'm going to click on this since it's easier for me. So there we go. So we duplicated what we made, and all you have to do now, so you can put it on the other side, is click on this turning looking item, and if there's like if there comes up like a text with a number for the angle, just write down 90. So there we go. Now all we have to do is pull it to its position, so around there, and then you will do that again. So same thing we did before, duplicate, and now you're gonna turn it again. There we go. Go put it where you want, and then, so mine's not exactly in place, so let me just pull that there. So yep. So and then click on one of them again, and then do the exact thing, so duplicate, and then click on the thing and write 90 again. And then I'm just going to move this so it's easier, and then just move it towards the thing. So there we go. Those are the landing legs. So there we go. So it doesn't matter if they're not fully even, you can just change that later on. So now what we're going to do is put this to scale. So since our legs are really high, we're going to stretch the cylinder higher, so around there. So Now we're gonna try make a capsule. So this is really hard because every time I tried it, like a lot of the time when I try it, it's like really difficult to get the exact size of the cylinder. So what you're gonna do is get a paraboloid, that's what I think it is, but something looking like this shape. So it's like a cone, but it's like not exactly that sharp. And then you're gonna, when you get it, it should come up on your work plane. And then what you're gonna do is click on the black cone, and then you're gonna pull it upwards until it reaches around the top of your cylinder for the rocket. Then you're gonna move it on top. So sometimes it won't be right on top of the cylinder. So what I prefer to do at angle is when doing this is go top, so something like this. So we have to move this, and you can just change the angles until it meets the right area. And if you want to pull it downwards, all you have to do is go onto that cone again and then go downwards, push down. So anyways, so we go up. So now I am nearly aligned, I just have to push it in a bit. And then so I'm going to actually change it to where it was, and I'm going to pull it a bit. So, yep, there we go. So now it is aligned. So now go to the front of your build. So it should say work plane, and on the angles it should say front. So now we're going to have the logo of SpaceX. So what we're going to do is click on the basic shapes, which is on top of all the shapes, and then you're going to click it, go down and go to text and numbers. Now you're going to get the numbers that spell out SpaceX or whatever yours is going to be. You don't actually even have to do this, but if you're following along with me, you can just do this if you want. So just try get the letters to be as even as possible. So just pull them out and then try to like put them like right down each other. And they won't be in different colors, but you can keep them as different colors if you want. Okay, so what you're going to do now is click, just do that to all of them, like so, just do this. So I think you know how to do that. And then click, go up here where it has like the colors and everything, and then click on this top one called group, or click Control G. So there we go. They are all blue now since we grouped them. So now what we're gonna do is get them to be pointing upwards. So this is a bit tricky if you can't find the thing. So you might actually have to delete it. So let's see. So I found the thing. Okay. There we go. So yeah, so sometimes it is a bit tricky. Yep, so you just have to keep on trying to get it to be the right way. So we're nearly there. Okay, so we are right there, so all we have to do is move it this way. So around 90. Yep. So just try to get it to be straight. Nearly there. There we go. So now, once you've gotten it to be around that, you can kind of smaller it by size by doing that. And then click on it. And then click on that cone again. Do that. And then you can just move it a bit this way if it doesn't look completely right. And then move it towards your rocket. Okay, so just try to kind of get an angle, like estimate and predict an angle, so like that, probably 13. There we go, maybe 14 actually. Okay, there we go. And then you're gonna get the shape and put it backwards, and take it backwards, like that. So we're nearly there, and you can't get it to be that perfect actually. Like when you're trying to do it, if it's not that perfect, don't worry. Like it does happen. Like, but all you have to do is just go on this and kind of like small on it. So if that's good. Yep, that's good. So there we go. So there it is. So that is our SpaceX Falcon 9. And like if you want, you can actually like kind of get like a feel like when the rocket flies up, like that fire like texture by just getting a cylinder and then grouping this, so like what we did with this piece, and then putting this highward. So let me actually do that and show you guys. So let's just quickly do this. Okay. So there we go. One more. And group. And then now it's gonna look full. So now you can just push it upwards. And then it will look like it'll all change white like everything you did, but all you have to do now is like when you get the right height you want, click on the rocket and press this. That's next the icon on closest right to the group button, which is ungroup, and then you'll get all that color back. And then all you have to do is get this the fire or the cylinder and get it to be aligned with the rocket. So here we go. Yep, so that's right. Yeah, so sometimes when you're trying to do when you're trying to put shapes in, it'll sometimes like be like all the way here, but it's just because of the camera angle you're on. It just doesn't like, because sometimes you have to be on top sometimes. So mainly if you go on top, you can actually see if it's like if it's like aligned with the thing you want it to be aligned with. So there we go. Just have to move it. And there we go. So that is the SpaceX Falcon 9. So we've got the full rocket itself. We added a logo to the rocket. We added landing legs, a capsule. We even added flames. So that's how to make a rocket, a reusable rocket. And even if you want to make like a floor on the grid, you can just get a box and then stretch it out. Make it thin. Do that. Change its color to what you want it to be. And there we go. So that is how to make, that is how you make a rocket in TinkerCad. So thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and also check out my other channel, The Future. So thank you for watching this again, and I'll see you guys in the next